From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. Buddy Dick gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to left center field. Hilliard ranging back at the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. So his remarkable season continues. Leading off the inning, Buddy Dick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And he will make it there as he starts the fourth with a leadoff double. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the fourth inning. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season.
And guys, that's a bigger deal than people realize. Usually the guy with the most doubles is also leading in other categories like runs or RBIs. He's a big part of their offense.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead. Really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hilliard going back on it, and this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 24 home runs for him on the season as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a foul.
Buddy Dick strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Striding into the box, Tyrone Lawler. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Before the pitch, a move by Fernandez. And a dive, but he's back in. Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
The 2-2 pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, this is a pitch that Greg Maddux made famous for all those years. I'll tell you what, we used to call it the Yahoo fastball. He's going to start that 2-seamer right on the right hip with a left-handed hitter, and then it's going to work its way back to the inside corner. So hard to pull the trigger if you're a lefty.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 7-4 contest. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
We've talked about his struggles out there. He gave up 6 runs in his last outing, and this is now 4 runs in against him here. So he's definitely been hit.
Buddy Dick will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Turned on down the line. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. Buddy Dick will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Runner goes for second. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. Roger Castro will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Tyrone Lawler will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
Well, the thing that's important here is you just move that go-ahead run 90 feet closer to scoring. A lot of times, that's the kind of mistake that can cost you a game, and this one very well might.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that misses ball 4, so now the tying run will come across to score.
Well, when you're working out there with a 1-run lead, you've got to do everything you can to protect it. The number one thing, throw strikes. This command lets him down here, and the bases loaded walk. It's going to tie the ball game up.
Tom Jew will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Drilled down the line. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. The go-ahead run will score. 2 runs have scored.
Boy, what an at-bat here in a tie ball game. This isn't an easy matchup either. But he stays right on this ball. He drives it for a double, and more importantly, drives home.
Buddy Dick will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 delivery. There he goes. Hard hit ball towards the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, this is just turning into a game for the ages now. This is his 6th hit of the game. My partner, Steve, he had months where he didn't get 6 hits.
Runners on the move for second. Pulled toward right center field. Hilliard sprinting after it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll widen the gap a bit with the sac fly, as this is now a 3-run lead.
Right fielder.
Into the box, Ramon Arias, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year. Really.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Left field and deep. Salazar racing back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
I'll tell you what, there is no better feeling.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 12-8. Good night from Flushing. Both teams get... From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. It's the first game in the month of June. Buddy Dick gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung out and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a score. Buddy Dick is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the fourth inning. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season.
Yeah, and when a guy can post numbers like that, his teammates just expect him to produce game after game. He's a hitting machine for them.
He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, and any designs they might have had about doing a lot of running tonight,
Buddy Dick will come forward now to begin the seventh inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Unbelievably, his 80th of the season. And the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1. Buddy Dick will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the run is in to score from second. Tyrone Lawler will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And this is probably the right decision here with 2 outs. Too many things can go wrong when you let him swing the bat.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Sandy Peace will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Martin Gonzalez stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry.
The count is
pretty,
2
I
and
guess,
1.
depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the base. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set. Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers. Buddy Dick digs in as one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, as he's got a 10-game hitting streak to his credit. Into the windup and the pitch. Shot towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. A chance now for the...
He's been unconscious at the plate. He hit over 15 home runs last month. I don't think anyone expects him to keep up that pace, but if he can get anywhere close to the same level of production, then he's going to continue to help this ball club win a lot of games.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
Tyrone Lawler is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
No, he's in there.
And the runner back. And another throw over.
No, he's safe.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to... Buddy Dick steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. So his remarkable season continues as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0. Buddy Dick will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eating them alive, and he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. And now the runner's trying for third. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
And this is what you're going to get when you've got a hard thrower coming out of the bullpen. When you're late on a fastball and you make contact below your label, it's Snap City right there. He turned that bat into firewood.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Zarate racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11.
Buddy Dick comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
This guy is as hot as anybody right now. This is his second home run.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple.